This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for October 11th, 2024. New releases out today include Dance Macabre, the deluxe edition from Duran Duran, just in time for Halloween. House of Lords releasing Full Tilt Overdrive. The Linda Lindas releasing No Obligation. The new solo album from Miles Kennedy, The Art of Letting Go, is out today. The Offspring have released Supercharged, and Jelly Roll releasing his highly anticipated 22-track new album, Beautifully Broken, today. Disturbed have announced the Sickness 25th anniversary tour. 3 Days Grace, Daughtry, Seven Dust, and Nothing More will be joining the arena tour across North America. Marking 25 years from the release of their debut album, The Sickness, Disturbed will play 2 sets every night, one playing the entire debut album and the other composed of greatest hits. Tickets go on sale next Friday, October 18th at 10 a.m. local time. That includes the only stop in New England at the TD Garden in Boston on March 14th. Sumerian Records has an upcoming American Psycho comic book series, and they've now announced the track listing for the corresponding soundtrack, featuring songs by Pussifer, Ice Nine Kills, Diamante, Kitty, and others. The soundtrack for American Psycho comic series comes out on October 25th. Body Count have unleashed their cover of Pink Floyd's classic Comfortably Numb, featuring guitar work from David Gilmour himself. The official music video has now been released. The track appears on Body Count's upcoming album Merciless, which is set to arrive on November 22nd. Sean Diddy Combs made his first court appearance yesterday since his arrest on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The 54-year-old was joined by his mother, who recently condemned his arrest as a, quote, public lynching. 3 of his 7 children were also in attendance. After entering the courtroom, Diddy hugged each of his lawyers. The judge set his trial for May 5th. Lamb of God's Randy Blythe is set to share a roadmap for life in a new book called Just Beyond the Light. The musician will write about how he's attempted to maintain what I believe to be the proper perspective in life, even during difficult times. His second book, Just Beyond the Light, Making Peace with the Wars Inside Our Head, is set for release on February 18th of 2025. Dream Theater have officially announced their first new album with Mike Portnoy since 2009, called Parasomnia, alongside the release of the first song, a nearly 10-minute track called Night Terror. The band reunited with their original drummer in late October of last year, following a 5-album run with drummer Mike Mangini. The timing aligns with the 40th anniversary of the band coming up in 2025, and their North American tour begins next February. Elvis Costello and T-Bone Burnett have reunited as the Coward Brothers for a new album and audio series project with Audible. The duo, no strangers to working together, Burnett co-producing Costello's 1986 album, King of America. The duo announced the return of the Coward Brothers with a new scripted comedy podcast and an album, The True Story of the Coward Brothers, a 3-part Audible original audio series that will recount the history of pop stars and brothers Henry and Howard Coward, who will be played by Costello and T-Bone. The series premieres on Audible on November 21st. Johnny Greenwood taking away hope that there'll be a Radiohead reunion next year, saying the band has no plans for 2025. In a recent interview, he talked about Radiohead reconvening for rehearsals over the summer, describing the sessions as fun and natural. When asked if he could imagine Radiohead releasing new music or playing live shows in 2025, he responded, "There are no plans. We've got lots of individual projects going on at the moment." Guitarist, singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist Richie Kotzen is premiering a new music video for the song Nomad, the title track from his highly acclaimed new solo album, which is available right now. Saying, quote, "I'm very happy to have arrived at a place where we can share the single Nomad with a visual to go along with it. I originally wrote and recorded this song sometime after releasing my album 50 for 50, and I always knew it was something that deserves special attention against the kind of music that I'm known for releasing in more recent years." Tim Montana's 5th annual American Thread Sporting Clay Shoot raised over $250,000 for pro-military nonprofit organizations, Special Ops Excursions, and Heroes for Horses. Since its inception, the event has collectively raised over $1.5 million for causes dedicated to America's men and women in uniform. The music community showed up yet again to support our nation's heroes, said Montana. Raising over $250,000 in a day is no small feat, and raising $1.5 million in just 5 years is incredible, and this is just the beginning. The event featured appearances from Michael Ray, Colby Calais, Tyler Farr, POD's Trey Daniels, Louis Bryce, Josh Phillips, Ben Gallagher, Street Bike Tommy of Nitro Circus fame, and Michael Rotundo. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 227, featuring Billy Sheehan, is available now.